Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Group 8 of the Octofinals of the PRT CUP 2024. I am your host, Quarantined. We have a good group for you tonight. We have, or today, whatever time, it's 3 a.m. my time, so sorry if I'm a bit quiet. For our players, we have a full 6-player lobby. In the first position, playing as white, we have Asleep. In the second position, playing as black, we have Riskioski. In the third position, playing as blue, we have Driz. In the fourth position, playing as red, we have Baronicus TV. In the fifth position, playing as orange, we have Tiger 1512. And in the sixth position, playing as pink, we have Reynold Plimpton. The settings, so we're on US Midwest, which is one of the new maps from the most recent pack, the US Advanced pack. It's progressive cards, world domination, 90-second turn timer, alliances are off, blizzards are on, fog is off, portals are off. So pretty traditional prog world dom with one special modifier. Until at least one player on the board dies, no one is allowed to take a bonus. If you take a bonus, if one of the players takes a bonus, they have to bot out immediately. All the players were notified of this before the match started, so I mean they are aware of the rule. We'll have to see how things go. Looking at spawns, Asleep's is pretty good. They're mostly in like all the places on the board you can be. The blizzards aren't as choky as they. Okay, a lot of groups have had very choky blizzards in their groups. This one's not. This one's probably the most open that it's been with the blizzards. Really, like not creating any insane holds other than Ohio being at one point. Then there's Riskioski in the second position, whose spawn was also quite spread out. They are firmly in just about every corner of the board. Driz also, he doesn't actually have any access to the top left. I think that's what scares Driz on their spawn, was that they have, wow, nothing really in the middle. Okay, so Driz's spawn was, they had one position on the bottom left, and then everything else was pushed further to the right of the board. Nothing really in the middle, absolutely nothing in the top left. So it's going to be hard for them to gain access to that portion of the board, especially without portals. Maybe impossible. Baronicus is pretty well spread out, has positions in each corner, as well as a one in the center if they want to make a position out of it. They're pretty well guarded in just about every area. So I think Baronicus is in a pretty good spot. Tiger is all very spread out, except doesn't really have anything in the middle of the board, and doesn't have great lines to there. I guess there are 4 in Nebraska is something. It's better than nothing. And then Reynold Plimpton, fairly centralized spawn, but still nothing really in the bottom left. So that's kind of going to cost them, I think. But they have a position right in the middle. They have decent troops in the middle, the top middle, top left, bottom right. I guess not. The 3 is basically the top right, so I mean, they have access there. I'd say the only place that they really don't have great access to is the. Actually, no, that 4. No, I'd say Reynold has pretty good starting lines here. So I'd say out of everyone, I think the person that got screwed the most was Driz. But other than that, I think everyone else had a pretty good spawn. Pretty slow open. I mean, this is just any prog world dom game. Everyone's just setting themselves up, trying to position as best they can. Not really. I mean, everyone's staying below 12 because not with only 6 whole players on this map and blizzards on, it becomes very very difficult to hold 12. If blizzards weren't on, then I could see someone holding 12 territories, maybe a couple people, but not with blizzards, especially not. Yeah, that corner in Ohio, with Asleep's 4 in the front, and then Driz and Baronicus behind with Asleep's 1 for even further in, really creates a guard. The only problem is that it's a guard against the people. I'd say it's primarily a guard against Riskioski, who is probably the most positioned to kill any of those people. I'd say the worst part for Baronicus is that Driz is right ahead of him, but the good thing for Baronicus is that Driz has terrible lines into the action out now Drizz's lines after that move from Oski are way better into the top left, and if I were him, I would start moving that way immediately. Now he removes a sleeps one. Interesting. I think I'd be pretty upset if I were asleep that he did that. Because otherwise, well, what am I guarding for if I'm getting nothing out of it? I'd be kind of upset if I were asleep in that situation. I would have wanted that one to live. Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in for sure. I'm not really sure what a sleep can do. I mean, the good thing is that they are in the first position, so I mean that's something. And as we see the first trades roll in, I mean everyone seems to be pretty settled into where they are on the board. So now we can actually start looking at kill lines and who might be dying on the second set of trades, which I expect someone to, with how open the board is, somewhat. Um, Drizz's okay. So let's look at Asleep. Now it would be natural for Asleep to go after Riskioski, which it looks like they are. Unfortunately, their lines on black are not very good. Mainly, they can't get to the 8 in Michigan, um, and they don't really have a ton of troops next to the stacks that he does that they are like near. But it's mainly the 8 in Michigan that's going to get prevent White from being able to kill black. As for and I don't see him having better lines than anyone else or being able to get a high enough trade to profit off of it. As for black, I would suppose they'd want to go for maybe blue. Their lines on blue are almost impossible. I guess by proxy of Asleep being so close to black in most places, black actually has pretty good lines on Asleep if Asleep misses a trade. In fact, he has really good lines on Asleep if he misses a trade. So Asleep's going to need good cards throughout this game. But other than that, I don't think black or Skowski, I don't think he has any other like great lines on anything. Um, yeah, everyone has good lines on white. Then other than that, then we look at blue, Driz. His lines on Baronicus have gotten better as time's gone on. Really, all he's going to struggle to get to is the 8 in North Dakota, and actually, the 1. So yeah, Drizz's lines on Baronicus are almost perfect, but he just can't quite get to those northern positions. He didn't spawn with anything up there. Baronicus is pretty tightly kill guarded, and so is Tiger. And yeah, no, actually, the 3 people who are after Drizz in the turn order are all kind of kill guarded up there in the place where he isn't. So Drizz's lines for a kill are almost next to none, unless someone ahead of him misses a trade. As for Baronicus, his lines on Orange aren't great. In fact, Orange is quite guarded in most places from him. Uh, Other than that, maybe Pink. His lines on Pink aren't bad. They could be better. In fact, yeah, they could be a lot better. He'd have to punch through White 7 to get to the 8 and the 5, as well as a 2 of Drizz. As for Orange, Tiger 1512, their lines on Pink, which is really the only logical person that Tiger could go for, are actually pretty good. Really, the only thing it's actually no, he wouldn't really struggle to get anywhere, but he'd have to stack a lot on the 10 in Iowa. That would be his main punching stack. He'd have to get the positions in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa, all with that stack probably. Oh, this changes things. If Reynolds combines, no, he's just spreading himself out. I think he sees that Tiger has pretty good lines. I don't know if Tiger's gonna be able to kill him next turn. 54 troops is a lot, and he's quite spread out. We see the first trade on 4 from Asleep in the first position. Once again, this will make trades even more likely from the players. Yeah, Wisely does not try to go for a kill. Yeah, Oski trades in. I just don't see Oski having good enough lines on anyone to go for a kill. Maybe Tiger, but I don't see it personally. I'd say Tiger would be his most likely kill line, and even then it'd be very difficult. I just don't think the troops are high enough yet. But it's a good thing he had a trade, otherwise he might have been fishy. I think if anyone misses a trade on 4 here, they might end up being the fish. They might end up dead. I mean, Baronicus would have Tiger, I'd say, like, almost dead to rights if that 6 wasn't so kill guarded. Everyone on this board is doing a very good job of kill guarding each other. Because there is no way Baronicus is getting that kill on Tiger without going through, like, a 13 or 15. In fact, I think the only person on this board that isn't kill guarded is Asleep. But once again, they're in the first position. So unless they miss a trade, they are probably going to live. What is he going for? Like Baronicus' cheapest lines, if he did want to go for Tiger this turn, would be punching through a 15 of Oski, which would definitely make the kill not profitable. Brodicus retreats that stack all the way back up to Wisconsin. To northern Wisconsin, I should say. No trade from Tiger. Uh-oh. That's not good. Thankfully, man, but it's still... It's not terrible lines for Reynolds if he has a trade. All Reynolds has to do is punch go 12 of Oski. He gets the 40 trade. Reynolds could go for this. His 10 is unfortunately useless. No, I don't think he's going to go for it. Which might be the correct play, is to just not go for it. I think if he was able to use his 10 in Iowa to hit Tiger's 10 in Iowa, then I think this kill would definitely be on. But because of that, I think that screws him. Yeah, I don't think he would have. I think he would have had enough troops to get that kill if those stacks were open to each other. We might not see a single kill in the second round of trades unless someone can manage the kill on Tiger here. Like, someone could go for a dry kill. I just don't think anyone has it, besides maybe Oski. And even then, it's very, very close. I think the dice probably wouldn't go in his favor. In fact, he would need stellar dice to complete this. But he could go for it. That's all I'm saying. Oski is the only person who can go for this kill. If he needs to add all 3 to the 15 in the north so he can split off the 6, so he can go from the 6 down to the 10 and hope for insane dice. That is literally his only lines to this kill, and he's the only person with the lines to do it. He could move out of Drizz's way and feed the kill. Actually, I don't think Drizz could even get the kill regardless if he did that. All I'm saying, Oski could have gone for it there. But it was very low odds. So Tiger will live to trade, and everyone gets their trades in order, except Reynolds gets the 5th trade, and Tiger gets the 6th. So I'll put Tiger ahead of Reynolds in troops, I think. Unless Reynolds holds 12 somehow. That would be funny. Alright, Tiger lives to trade, and now we wait for the 3rd round of trades to see if someone goes for a kill, which I'd find it hard to believe that they don't. Even with the kill guards, I think somebody dies. That's just me. Because trades, I mean, troops are kind of high, but trades are going to be, what, like, are going to be, hold on, because that was the 45, I think. Yeah, because, hold on, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, yeah. So trades are going to be 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. I'd be very shocked if someone does not go for a kill. And if no one dies, then we're going to be in a very tough scenario. We see a trade on 3 from a sleep, and I don't blame him. He was in a very precarious spot. Now, if I were him, I would have attempted to line up on the potential Oski kill. So I think that was some misplacement on his part in terms of troops. I think he really should have lined up on Oski. Question is, will we see any other trades on 3? Well, looks like everyone besides the sleep is going to 4. I guess we'll have to see how that turns out. Reynolds continuing to be able to hold 12 territories. Which I guess, I mean, it's an extra troop this late in the trades, but still. But no, I definitely think it was a wasted opportunity for Sleep to not line up on Oski for this turn if he was going to trade early, but that's just me. He probably could have had the kill. Ooh. Okay, no trade from Oski is huge, because there's no way he survives this turn. The amount of things that would have to happen for him to not live, mainly Reynolds not having a trade on 4. Surely someone else goes for this kill, though. I think Driz is going to go for it, yeah. And maybe even Shane it, if he can get all the way north. Yeah, I think he's got it. I think this is pretty cookie cutter. Yep. All right, we're seeing Driz go for it. I think he has it, unless he mispaths. This could lead to a sweep. He's getting really good dice right now. Yep, that should be, yep. There's the Kilinoski. Very unfortunate no trade on 4 there. Really nothing you can do there. That's 3 points on the board for Driz. And where was Oski in the standings before that? Are they out? I think they are. Yeah, looks like that's going to be the end of Oski's tournament run as well. He was very, very in the far back of the leaderboard, so he needed a good game here, and 6th is definitely not what you want. Is Driz not going for anything else? What is he going for? No, he's not going for anything. I would have figured he tried to chain a kill there. Apparently not. Baronicus has a trade. He should use it. Yeah. Does he go for a kill? The board's pretty open right now. He could probably kill Tiger or Reynolds, whichever one. In fact, I think he could easily kill either. It's just really a question of which one he wants to kill. I think he's going to kill Reynolds. I mean, the lines on Reynolds are kind of already there, so... His 20's not very useful. Well, it gets the 16, I suppose. His lines to this are going to be so weird, if he wants to go for it. I think he should have gone for Tiger. Yeah, Baronicus 100% should have gone for the Tiger kill there. That was easier lines. I don't think he was lining up for anything, but... Does Tiger have no trade on 4 again? No, he has a trade. And I think he has Reynolds. I would find it hard to believe he doesn't go for this kill. Yeah. Yep. Now he needs to remember his 29 can't get to the 15. Yeah, so he's gonna need to add extra to get that. Alright, he should be good. Me personally, I would have done the North Dakota stacks first. That was not 100% if he got bad dice on the 8 or 12. All right, and he trades in. He went 3 troops negative from that, but he gets a card ahead. Or not even, actually. Well, yeah, he gets a card ahead. I forgot, Driz is 2 cards ahead now because he got a 5-card kill. That's Reynolds Plimpton out at 5th. And is that... How was Reynolds doing? Reynolds... I think that's going to be it for Reynolds as well. I don't think Reynolds makes the cut. Actually, he might. I think Reynolds might just barely make it in top 36 with 4 points. He'll tie with where Driz is currently. Driz is going to move up. Yeah, I think he's gonna be like 35th, unless it depends on. Actually, no. I think the other people in this group might move ahead of him, depending. Who else is in this group? Actually, no. I think Reynolds is going to be just barely clinch, moving on to the next round. Everyone just taking cards. Driz trades in. He is very far ahead in troops. If Tiger doesn't have a trade on 3, that might be bad. Might be doom. Okay, Baronicus is going to go for the sleep kill, which actually might not be a bad idea for his game right now. Like he needs something to get himself back in this game. This might be it. Blitz could have been worse. Wait, no, yeah. So roll a 22. How much do you got left? Yeah, you should have this. There you go. Well played from Baronicus. It gets him points, but I think it still leads him to death by Driz. I think Driz kills him next turn. Maybe not. Oh, he hits the 23. Wow. And it sits there. He can hold, for the record, because I mentioned it at the beginning of the game. Ooh, Tiger has a trade. Good. I mentioned it at the beginning of the game. Anyone who you can't hold a bonus until someone dies. So what Baronicus is doing right now is completely legal. Also, if you're Tiger, do you just kill Baronicus here? No. Because Driz didn't have a trade. I think Tiger could have just killed Baronicus there. For the cards. And hoped for a trade. Okay, Baronicus has a trade on 3. That is not good for us. It's great for him. It's not good for us, because now this game's going to stalemate. Both Baronicus and Tiger having trades on 3 there is going to extend this game by a good ways. And if Driz has one as well, then it's going to be even worse. The good thing is we're in the 3-player endgame, so these guys can potentially team. Like 2 of them can team on the other to get this game done, which will probably be what happens, or someone will just feed it. You know, anything could happen. In the end, it is still a points tournament. You know, like 2 people can profit. Also, I'm pretty sure Sleep is through. I think he was pretty far ahead in the leaderboard, so I think this is not gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna put him actually back. It's gonna put him tied for 7th with Arco, or tied for 8th, I think. No, tied for 7th. So far, I think the only person in this group who is for sure eliminated is Risky Oski. Again, I think Reynolds is riding the line. Let me double check. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, he is 35th. He is exactly 35th on the leaderboard right now. And the only person in this group who's below him in... Okay, so Baronicus is guaranteed to push ahead of him. But Baronicus is the only person in this group who's still alive, who's below him in points. So Reynolds is guaranteed to get exactly 36th in this tournament. And like currently on the leaderboard. So he's going to be 1 point enough to make it to the next round. I mean, now we're just in such an interesting endgame here. Like, it's just... Oh my god, Baronicus has another trade. And Tiger also has a trade. Oh no. Oh no. The game's gonna keep going, dude. The game's gonna keep going. They both have trades. What are the odds? What are the odds? These guys are, dude. Driz and Tiger are gonna be so mad when Baron trades. No, Roberto, he has a trade. He showed us. So Roberto, after these three had gotten their kills, Baronicus and Tiger both had trades on 3, which extended the game to now, and now they both have trades on 3. They have back-to-back trades on 3 both. Which the odds of that, I couldn't tell you. But if that didn't happen, if they didn't both have back-to-back trades on 3, then Driz probably could have killed one of them, and this game could probably be over. But unfortunately, this game is not ending. Not anytime soon. Unless, I mean, it would have to take 2 of the people teaming on each other. Like I said, like it's just all it takes is one person to be like, hey, I'm gonna hit this. Like they just hit someone, and the person immediately after them is like, oh, well, because they hit that person, I'll hit them too and kill them. Okay, here we go. I mean, this was literally just a game of who was the first person to not have a trade on 3, and it was Driz. Yep. I mean, Tiger wants this kill, and if he pads this right, I think he's got it. Yeah, I think attacker's advantage is going to be just enough to help him out here. Yeah, that's the kill. That's 100%. Don't slider error. There you go. Honestly, I mean, nah, he can't kill. He can't kill Baronicus. Baronicus has just one big stack. You would need Baronicus to be extremely slow, but it's 90 seconds, and the board's not that big. And he would need a trade. Oh, let me put Driz. Dice to Tiger. I mean, 2nd and 2 is fine for Tiger. I mean, that's going to put him pretty good standing. I would say that's about the best you can expect out of a situation like that. Blitz could have been better. Now, here's where we get to the conundrum of either, like, Baronicus needs to finish this now, or there is a chance that Tiger can come back. And there is absolutely a chance Tiger can win this game if Baronicus doesn't finish it this turn, but he has 90 seconds, so I'd find it hard to believe that he doesn't. And yeah, I mean, Baronicus isn't slow. He should have this, and he's pathing well. Ooh, bad dice. Yeah, he's not even halfway through his timer, but he's halfway across the board. If it was 60 seconds, then I could see this being a win for Tiger, but unfortunately it's 90. Which is another reason I like 60-second timer over 90. It makes it way more, interesting, exhilarating. Really challenges the player to be like, man, I need to make it all the way across the board. Yep, that's GG. Like, that would have been a nail-biter if it was,